Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing this pretty face, welcome. Please do not click out. My name is Janelle and I do movie recommendations, movie reviews, and I do vlogs. But today I'm going to be giving you this sweet gist about this movie. Yes, okay. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. Please, guys, watch my videos. I beg, I beg, I beg. Okay, so I'll be doing this movie review, Miss Education. Let's get straight into the review. 나의 두 눈을 감으면 떠오르는 그 눈동자 자꾸 가슴. Welcome back, guys. The genre of this movie is comedy, but I feel like it's not really good for. They said teenagers can see this movie. Adults also can see this movie. But I wouldn't say this movie is for teenagers. I don't know because maybe because there were a lot of scenes, a lot of kissing scenes, and a lot of I don't think teenagers should be seeing those things, right? Um they should be told that these things are done at a certain age, right? And when you are actually with somebody who you trust, who someone who you you are sure of, right? But when they see their mates not doing these things in movies, it makes them feel like, oh, they should be doing them, right? But anyway, I'll get straight into it. The major character is Mbali. But before I do that, let me talk about the cast of this movie. Now, this movie is starring Buntu Petsy, Lunga Shabalala, Priv Reddy, Nicole Bisik, Mfo Sibeng, and Mandisa Nduna. Okay, and it is written. Now, this movie is written. I think there were 4 to 5 writers mentioned, but I'm going to just mention two. Right, number one is Rethia Bill Ramafakila and Tumi Morake. Right. So this movie came on Netflix on the 15th of September 2023. And it's something we can relate to, right? Because a lot of teenagers want people to accept them. So yeah, they were in the university, a very reputable university, right? This movie is an SA movie, yeah, a South African movie. And yes, a lot of Zimbabwe people, a lot of Zimbabweans, a lot of they're beautiful people. These people are beautiful people. What? Have you seen their shape? Have you seen the shape of Mbali? Mbali, okay, well, Mbali is the daughter of a politician, a very rich politician. She had a lot of friends. You know these star girls in school now. They have a lot of friends. They dress posh, So Mbali was that girl, the it girl, right? This girl was organizing parties, lit parties, spending a lot of money and the rest. But the day she organized one very large party, I think the news was on the internet, and then someone okay, yeah. So the police came to raid their house. They came to arrest no, they didn't arrest her mom. They just took a lot of their properties, like, and students were watching like so Mbali was cancelled, like she was cancelled from her friends, from people, like from the school entirely. But it wasn't that she was told not to come back to school, but she didn't want to go back to school because of the shame and the neglect she was going to face if she had gone back to that same school. So she was okay, yeah. So the they had a lot of help in the house. So the last person was leaving and she was like, "Oh, you too, you're leaving us." And then that lady was like, "Yeah, I have to go, like I have to go." And then she was now saying she's not going back to school. And then the lady, that's the help, now had to recommend one university for her. I think it's Grahamstown University, right? And this university is, like, okay, so in Nigeria, all this government university, aha, so that this Grahamstown University is like that. So it's very small. It's not like it's very small, but it's the name is not as prestigious. It's not even prestigious. No, it's something far from prestigious, right? It's not like where she was coming from, and she was like, me in that school. But last she had to go because the tuition is kind of low, and yeah, like she had to fend for herself because she told her mom like she's not going to stay here with her, right? So she went to that school and bam, bam, bam. She was already trying to be popular again. You were the one that just got cancelled, that you even had to delete your Instagram account, sister. And you are back at it again. And then, there was somebody there. There was somebody in that school who knew her. And guess what? The girl was like, "Oh, can we be friends?" Because, she just wanted to be friends with a popular person. She didn't insult her, like others would do, but she was like, "Can we be friends?" and all that. But she was trying to say no and all that. And she was like, "Are you not Mbali?" And at that point she was saying that thing, there was speaker around her because they were doing this presidential um school presidents politics then in school. So they were advertising different people that were going to be presidents, right? So they had three people. I'm going to go into that, but let me just finish Mbali's case. Now, Mbali was really embarrassed because there again in that school that she just paid her tuition fee, these people had already known that she is Mbali, the Mbali. But she had no choice. She had to stay, and then she moved into her room and she realized that she had a roommate. Something she had never had to do. Anyway, yeah. Let me go back to the school politics. What? To be in Nigeria, to be an SUG president. Yeah, it used to be when I was in the university, it used to be very serious, right? But I didn't know that it could be this serious the way it was put in this movie. Uh, is it the world president or maybe your country's president? Hmm. It was just too serious. How can you try to rig an election? How can you try to say you're trying to you are in fact, this guy spilled like three times and is still running for presidency. I think he was enjoying the politics in the school, so he didn't want to graduate. Ha. And this guy I'm talking about, this guy is a terrible person. So there was this Indian guy that came to school the same time Mbali came to school because there were new intakes. Her roommates too, Mbali's roommates too, was a new intake. So yeah, that one could not pay her tuition fee. So like she had paid the first one, but she was thinking of how to pay the next one. So yeah, it was just a lot of drama, like a lot of drama, right? And this movie, yeah, if I would rate this movie, I would say a 6 or a 5.5 over 10 because of a lot of things I noticed in the movie, a lot of things that shouldn't be exposed in the movie that was being exposed. But in all 6 episodes, I really enjoyed it. And yeah, mbali was Mbali met with somebody that was trying to come out as president in the school, right? And this guy is a brother to that girl that wanted to be her friend. So she had to be friends with this girl to be able to date this guy who was running for presidency in the school, right? And yeah, Bali did a lot just for this guy to be president. I would say she's a strong girl. She's a go-getter. She's somebody who really wants to get something when she wants it, right? Mbali, I think she did a good job in that movie, yes. But yes, I would just say go and watch this movie. I do not want to be a complete spoiler, but it looks like we're going to be expecting a season two of this movie. Yeah, and if we get another season, I'll definitely watch it. Right? Yeah, not just because I want to review, but because I want to see how Mbali ends up because she's so desperate, man. She's so desperate. Anyway, thanks for always watching my video. Thank you. If you have not seen any of my review aside this one, please go down, check. My reviews are really interesting. My recommendation also are interesting. My recommendations are also interesting. Okay. And yes, please watch my vlogs. I'm putting a lot of effort in doing this. Please watch. And yeah, something coming up next year. I'm going to bring that new stuff to you guys, and it's going to be a bomb. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see you on my next one. Bye. 모르는 그 눈동자 자꾸 가슴이